Called myself trying to go surprise my daughter at school today. I present all the proper, identification and everything. But they go get my daughter. She come in, she don't see me. She go in the office with the little lady. So the little lady come back out. Hey, she don't want to see you. It's all right, fuck it. So, you know, me as the type of father that I am, it hurt like a motherfucker, but hey, man, fuck it. Sherika Smith, you win. I give up. I pay my child support. You can keep her all to yourself. That's what you wanted anyway, right? So you keep her all to yourself. I don't want no trouble. I'm not finna kiss nobody ass to be no father. I'm not finna kiss no mother's ass to be no father, child, none of that shit. I'm cool. Zakari and Dorville, y'all got my full attention. Love you, Zanaya. It's your daddy.
Yo, if you love your kid, if you really love your kid, you want everything for them. You want the best for them. In a lot of cases, if you want them to have both parents. They say, yo, you should fight for your kid to the bitter end. It don't be easy because you eat a lot of shit in the process when the other parent done turned the kid against you. They turn your kid into a bill. And a lot of times, these things, how women are treat a man who's trying to be in his kid life, is rooted in some shit that she believe in her life and what a dad is and what he ain't. Or they really feel like they don't need a father in their life and they could do it all on their own. Like it's they taking their ball in a sense, like it's not just yours. Yeah, you carried it, but I carried it too. And my nuts. This is just as much as my kid as it is yours. It's this thing like they think we don't have no connection to the kid, or they so jealous they don't want us to have more of a connection with the kid than them. So you go to all the rigmarole of fighting for your kid, paying the child support, trying to be in your kid life, and not just pay child support. Like this man said, he went up to school try to surprise the kid. The kid didn't see him, so the kid getting walked in the office, right? So now the office is having a conversation with her about, do you want to see him, right? And then the kid telling the office whatever, like, I don't live with my dad or whatever, I don't like him, whatever, whatever. For whatever reasons that he may have messed up or he didn't, but he's trying to fix whatever. He's just trying to be in his kid's life the same way he is in the other kids. And she didn't want to see him. Yo, they just be thinking we made a stone. Like, I know that hurt his heart. I know it hurt his heart. As a dad, I have 3 kids and I've been through different things with all 3 of them. And I've been in similar situations where they don't want you for whatever reason. And I thought to myself, like, growing up, we always wanted a father because that was the thing, not having a father. So we like superimpose being a dad on our kids. And our kids nowadays, they don't want a father. They want to be able to do whatever it is they want to do, manipulate mom, whatever. The funny part about all of this stuff, when you push dad out, these kids get a certain age where they run over top of mom. And then mom wanna that's when mom call you. She done forgot. She done did all the fuck shit to you. She done put this big wedge between you and your kid by how she feel about you, not necessarily the experiences you had with your kid, right? And then they need you all of a sudden because now the kid reached that age where they start to come into their own and they want to do what they want to do. They want to go to sleep when they go to sleep. They don't want to do chores. They don't want to do their homework. They messing up in school. And now you need an authoritarian figure because that's what they think you are. Because a lot of times dad wasn't in their house, right? But that's what not we are not the police. Don't call us just to beat on our kids. Because that's what they think you are. So now the kids out of control. Now they need you. They want to call you up. And they want you to put hands on them. And yeah, they want to sick you on your kid. That's not how it works. If you let dad be there, I mean, it ain't a let thing. You go fight for your rights. So you go get joint custody or some type of visitation, whereas though if she violated, you know, she would have to go to jail. As men in situations where mom is trying to play the game, you got to go to court and get visitation. You understand what I'm saying? So if she violate the visitation, she'll be in contempt of court, and she would have to answer to that job that gave you that the judge who gave you that visitation. Excuse me, right? But if dad is there in the beginning, loving the kid, building the bond, right, having the structure, and all dad got to do is look at the kid. But now you bringing dad into a situation, where the kid is out of control, and the kid already set in his ways like, I'm not listening to nobody. And there's nothing nobody could do. What, you gonna hit the kid? Can't hit you. That's just past that. Now you gotta try to reason and negotiate with the kid and hope that they make the best decision in a situation where you wasn't a part of their life the way you wanted to because mom drove the wedge between it, and now this kid is old and out of control and needs you. Or you got a daughter and it's the same situation, but it's a little different because now she might want to be fast. And then everything wrong in their life, every bad decision they make with a man, they're gonna blame it on you because you wasn't there. Because not because you didn't want to be there, because mom didn't let you be there. Or you didn't, or the onus will always be on you that you didn't fight hard enough. But men are not robots. That's why it goes back to, we gotta start families the right way. We have to. We gotta stop this not pulling out. We gotta take our ball and go home. We gotta be different when it comes to family and how we start them. This guy right here seemed like a good guy though. Let's watch some more of this. Let's just walk through his situation real quick because I've been just going off on a tangent because a lot of times they just turn our kids to bills and turn them against us. But we want to love our kids. Those fatherless days are over. Like if y'all still out here being shitballs, like nah, we don't own you. You're not a man. You're male. We raise our kids.
But caught myself trying to go surprise my daughter at school today. I present all the proper, identification and everything. But they go get my daughter. She come in, she don't see me. She go in the office with the little lady. So the little lady come back out, hey, she don't want to see you.
And you see the other part of that is, remember, she ain't know where dad was at. Like he said, she didn't see me. You know how that ouch. That had to hurt. She didn't see him. She did not see him. And he see her. He watched the whole situation go down. She didn't want to see him. And he probably seen her walk off.
It's all right, fuck it. So, me as the type of father that I am, it hurt like a motherfucker, but hey, man, fuck it. Sherika Smith, you win. I give up.
Yo, wave the white flag. This happens a lot. And I bet if he didn't want the kid, she'd be chasing behind him. It'd be funny like that. When you want to be in your kid's life, they want to take them away. Or they weaponize the kid against you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you'll never see your kid. For whatever reason, they feel in their emotions and they feeling, and they just robbing the kid of love. They'll try to have the boyfriend love the kid. The boyfriend don't really love the kid. The boyfriend neglect the kid. The boyfriend feel like it ain't my kid. Not in every case, but in enough. But in enough. But yet, you'll let the kid be around the niggas you sleep with, but not the dad. The one person. If this man, even after he walked out of that situation, even after he walked out of there, I bet he would lay his life down for that same kid. Wouldn't even second guess it. Life over for that kid who resents him for whatever reason to have a life. That's what being a dad is. We eat shit all the time. We becomes everybody's punching bag. We the one that everybody care the least about. We are. And we take it on the chin and we smile. And we don't hold no grudges against our kids because we are patient with them and we pray and hope that one day they'll come back around. And if you've been raising kids long enough, you know that they go through different phases. There ain't no more on the bike coloring books. You know, they get the smartphone, they get old, they got school, they start learning stuff from other people, they become their own person, start to rebel against you. They go out, have kids, and come back around and say, Dad, I see what you was talking about. But if you don't have, if you're not, if you didn't go through that with any of your kids yet, and if it's new and it's that, it feel like the worst thing in the world. Cause that you don't, it's no favorites. You love all your kids the same. Even if they ain't your biological kids. It's my kid. That hurts, man. And mom can be a piece of shit. She could be. She could be the worst thing in the world. And dragging you through the dirt. And you know what you do? You don't drag her through the dirt. No, you don't. Cause that's your kid, mom.
I pay my child support. You keep her all to yourself. That's what you wanted anyway, right? So you keep her all to yourself. I don't want no trouble. I'm not finna kiss nobody ass to be no father. I'm not finna kiss no mother's ass to be no father, child, none of that shit. I'm cool. Zakari and Dorville, y'all got my full attention.
You know, and I don't really agree with the making a video, putting it on the internet when you upset about the situation. You know, because like a lot of feelings are temporary. Anger, being upset about something is temporary. I mean, I don't mean the pain could last, but it's temporary. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. However, I understand. This is a message to the mom. You won. It's a lot of men that go through stuff like that. You won. Now you got it all to yourself. That means a lot. That means don't call me. He said I love you, but this part of me running behind you, fighting to be your father, it's over. It's over. You think it's easy out here? The stuff that this man can install in his daughter is priceless. Not the boyfriend when the daughter start to look like mom, a younger, better version of mom. Not him. And I don't mean to be negative about boyfriends because all of them are not negative. But y'all get what I'm saying. Not him. Let men who want to father their kids and not just pay child support be in their kids' lives. You can't micromanage and control everything. He is just as much, excuse me, it is just as much as his kid as it is yours. They need both. There's a lot that kid might not understand about him or herself, but when him or her get around dad, they may see it and vice versa. And vice versa. I'm not gonna say, yo, you should keep fighting, but sometimes it get to a point where you gotta let the kid come back to you. He ain't kissing ass to be a dad. And this is all a product of mom. Period. You got it to yourself. This kid is going to have some fucked up shit going on in her life. And then that's what mom going to feel the need of dad. And then she going to call dad and bring him in as a disciplinary. And he should say, no, we are not a tool. We're not here to just beat on the kids. We are not. We are not. And if anybody's in a situation like this and it gets so stressful, I wouldn't say hey to the other kids on the video, you got all my attention because that was despite the little girl because he hurt. I wouldn't recommend making a video when you're hurt. But I will say time, give it time and patience. And don't hold no grudges with your kids. They'll figure it out. One day they will be adults and they'll come around. If you don't ever get to have that relationship with them that you want, you always can make more, or you could bank on when they have grandkids and be in their lives the way you couldn't be in their life. It's hard being a dad, a parent, period. And you just want the best. Cause you done been down the path. You know the whole obstacle course. You know what it's like. It's like I used to tell my son, I am you coming back from the future to warn you. I don't think he really understood it. As he go through the same path that I went through, all we want to do is save you some bumps and bruises on the way. Parents want their kids to be better than them. Set the bar high, a reasonable bar, but we set it high. And we help them get to that bar. We just want you to have a certain standard of life that was better than the life that we had. So your life won't have to be so hard for you. We don't need you out here smoking and drinking, getting on drugs or anything crazy or having kids too early the wrong way. And now you're in the same situation or not getting an education or focusing on the things that's important that's going to set you up in life. Kicking the can down the road, not doing what you're supposed to do. And now you're 30 and now you're scratching your head. We try to save you from that. Because a lot of times, a lot of us didn't have the guidance that we needed. We didn't. We didn't have the guidance. So now we want to, we done been through the obstacles. We got all the bumps and bruises, the broken legs, the bruised ribs, everything. And now we want to make it easy for you. It's like a trail. You know how you walk through the trail and um it used to be grass, now it's dirt, it's trees cut because somebody had to go through and pave the way of that trail. Imagine being the first person going down that path. It had to be difficult. We don't want you to go to the left or the right. We want you to go this way. And then you're going to come to a point where you have to make your own path. Man, don't give up, man. I know it make you feel like that, but don't give up. Don't give up, man. And don't make no videos while you angry.